There's something so comforting about 95th. There's a refreshing lack of bodies sweltering in the Chicago heat without deodorant, and I can always find a seat that I feel comfortable in. But the best part? No code switching, no shrinking, very little fear. In other words, just niggas.
Loose squares, 2 loosies for a goosey, loose square, 2.
There's the niggas selling cigarettes for 50 cents a piece.
Thank you. Loose square, 2 loosies for a goosey. No loosies. No loose squares. Sure. Look like they smoke. Loose square, loose.
This is kind of illegal and super dangerous now since the Eric Gardner death. But this man, the cigarette man, is an integral part of Black culture. He's older, but not as old as you think. Life has just left its mark on his face and hands. He probably has some kids to support and an elderly mother, but he's of the generation before the internet and too stubborn to learn. So, cigarettes it is. It's more lucrative than you would think.
$1, loose square.
And here we are at 79, which you've probably heard Chance rap about affectionately, but I feel this is the true pinnacle of Chicago niggerdom. You have it all. Kids running around, the bucket boys who are citywide now, and artists, and of course, a woman selling socks, fruity, and gummy bears. Why that myriad of things? I don't know. No one knows. But she has them.
Two. Okay, here you go. Some socks too. $5. Okay. Candy, socks.
Really, Mariah? Are you fucking serious?
Then there's a woman. Let's call her Tasha.
No reason why I should be taking the train and I have a whole fucking car.
She is screaming at the top of her lungs about her children's father. He doesn't do much, we've learned.
Why am I on the goddamn train? Why am I paying $2.75? That's too much. Do you know how much milk costs, nigga? Do you know how much?
Everyone hears, but no one would dare look in her direction. It's a personal conversation after all.
Back.
Nigga, please. In your dreams.
Excuse me, baby girl. Do you have any spare change? My lights just got cut off yesterday, and I am so pissed. I can't believe I'm missing the season finale of Empire.
Now, I usually don't like to give spare change out because I know a lot of drug addicts, and I hate to think that's where my money goes, but he made me laugh. But where was I? Yes, Serene. It's not very clean, and I know that. These people aren't actually my family. I know that. But I do feel safe, and I like sharing it with strangers who like to keep to themselves. Mostly. But all that is about to change because we've now arrived at Garfield, the crossroads station. Suddenly, the cigarette man gets off the train because the police will start to ride soon with the dogs. The woman selling candy and socks goes as well. The artist closes his book and continues to listen to that one DeBarge song that all Black people know. You know how it goes. Ooh, and I like it. That one. And Tasha hangs up on her boyfriend or whatever they are at this point in our commute and begins texting him. It's suddenly quieter because our first white people have just boarded. They're from the suburbs, definitely, and this is as far as they'll travel outside the loop to explore the city. They laugh loudly, freely. It feels only slightly threatening because we still outnumber them, even though that's never meant anything. Let's call this inconsiderate bitch Becky. Shout out to Queen B. Becky is either 22 or 37. I can't tell because white women age like avocados. She was clearly raised without manners. That much is evident. But let's unpack that, shall we? She's doing the skirt and sneakers combo, so she works in some office. She's blonde with dark roots, which means it's not real, a fraud, okay? She's scrolling through Lauren Conrad's Instagram, so she's basic. Got it. And she knows she hit me in the face with that ugly ass Old Navy bag that every white woman owns. She couldn't even verbalize an apology. The nerve of this bitch. So what do I do now? Do I yell at her? I've waited too long, so no. Do I show out in front of all of these white people? I don't give a fuck about being the angry black woman or whatever bullshit they're calling nowadays. She owes me an apology. But I already know she'll say, it's no big deal and she's so sorry or whatever. Then go back to scrolling through Instagram and she'll make herself the victim. I've been there too many times. I could insult her, but then this might turn racial. And I would have to punch her in the face. And I don't want to have to do that. Never mind.